So we're going to learn about the importance of training. That training is the backbone in building your network. How many of us have backbones? Actually, that's why you are seated. Isn't it so? Yes. And the backbone is not one bone. It's a number of bones joined together. One by one by one by one by one. So when we say it's a backbone, it means that, have you seen some people who got backbone injuries? They used to walk, but then they can only be in the wheelchair. That's how important the backbone is. So if it's a backbone, even if you have a very nice business, very big vision, that's very okay. But if you miss the training, it means that your backbone will not be in shape, and no matter how you want your business to grow, it will always be on the floor. Are we together? Imagine you have no bones. You're a heap of flesh on the floor. Would life be nice? It wouldn't, eh? So if you feel stuck in your business, you've been in one place for a very long time, it is very important to realize that we need to take training seriously. Apart from that, training builds confidence. You know why I'm confidently standing here? Because I've been trained. Are we together? Yeah. If I was not trained, I would be here wondering, can I look at the people? Can I talk to the people? And so when you are trained, it shows that you know what you're talking about. It shows that you are passionate, but you are confident. So ladies, you know how it feels to wear high-heel shoes? Ladies in the house. When you're in flat, not so confident, isn't it so? When you wear the heel, you feel like your spine is strengthened up. Are we together? So training is the same. You join Alliance in Motion Global. You are going through the presentation. You are telling yourself, I want to make money, but I'm not so sure. How do I talk to people about my business? Go through training. And when you go through training, it builds your confidence. You know how to explain the business. You know how to answer the questions. Now, let's look at the next slide. Now, why do we need training? Okay, so it enables you to develop good learning and listening attitude. Now, a good learning and listening attitude, you've heard the scripture that says faith comes by hearing and hearing again. Are we together? What is faith? What is faith? Yes, my lady. Exactly. As if it's already there. Isn't it so? So, how many of us want to become millionaire second members in the room and you're not yet millionaire second members? Great. But how do you see yourself millionaire second member if you're not yet there? Believing. You need to build your faith. Isn't it so? Yes. So, a good learning and listening attitude helps you build your faith. It helps you to see yourself as a millionaire second member. Not only that, one of my dreams is one day to fill up the Heroes Stadium with only millionaire second members. How do we do that when we've never done it before? A good learning and listening attitude. There is one of my friends who shared with me an audio, and this audio talked about a young Chinese kung fu student. So this guy kept conquering one master to the other, to the other, to the other, and then every time he hears someone is powerful, he wants to go there and beat them at their game. So he arrives at this master's place, and this master says, I hear you are great. I hear you can fight. So this old man says, take a seat. So he sat down. Say, can I pour some tea for you? Say, yes. So you know those small Chinese teacups? So this man got very hot teapot and began to pour. He poured and poured until the tea began to overflow. Guess what happened? It was burning the young man. He says, you old fool, can't you see you're burning me? He says, exactly. If you come here with your cup full, you're not going to learn anything. And so is attitude. You come to A Global, you think you know it all. You're not going to learn anything. There will be no space in your cup. So my question to you this morning is, do you have space in your cup? Did you come here today full, or you came here today empty? Are we together? And you never know where some nuggets will come from. So a good learning and listening attitude is a very, very good tool in our business. Now, here are some of the pointers. Attitude is more important than skills. Attitude is more important than education. You've seen some educated fools, eh? You've seen some very educated, but you cannot reason with them. couple, so this couple moved into a beautiful apartment and had, these homes with big windows, glass windows. So every morning they'll wake up when the neighbor has done the laundry, and this lady will tell the husband, that lady there doesn't know how to wash. Did you see the stains on her clothes? So the husband would keep quiet. That lady there doesn't know how to wash. One morning she woke up and she said, darling, did you see? See what happened? So today that lady learned how to wash her laundry. Then the husband says, no, darling, I cleaned our glass. No. I cleaned our glass. Where were the stains? On the glass. So sometimes Alliance Emotion Global is not a problem. Your upline is not a problem. The training system is not a problem. How is your attitude? Because your attitude is the way you view life. Are we together? So ask yourself a question. How is my glass this morning? How is my glass going to business? Are you seeing stains? Are you seeing it clearly? Are we together? So your attitude is more than even the education on how to prospect, how to invite, how to go to the next round. You can know all that. But if your attitude is not right, you cannot become successful or achieve. So I avoid the I know that already attitude. This is very common. Someone says, Dina, how long if I join your team, how long are you going to train me? I notice you guys are training the same thing over and over. What they have is, I know that already. I'm glad that all of us are taking notes. I remember one time I got into training and Alan Duncan was taking notes. I said, this man has been in business longer, he has attained most of my dreams, and he's taking notes. Why shouldn't I take notes? So even if it's a set program, just write notes again. Then the mind keeps learning. The mind is like a muscle. You don't say, I exercised yesterday, today, no gym. Is that what we do? Exercise every single day to avoid the I know it already attitude. Now there's this book by this gentleman here, it's called Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. I love the affirmations in there. He will teach you something and then you do an affirmation over and over. This is what Hamti has said. He says, rich people constantly learn and grow. And poor people, they think they know already. A lot of poor people have that attitude. I know that already. So it's not about how much money you have and how big your team is. It's about your attitude. Do you think you know this business already? Do you think you know what people? And some people, when they come to our presentations, we sit down with them. They say, "I want to do this business, but I don't think I can talk to people." Meaning they know it already that they can't talk to people. I want to do the business, but I don't think my friends will join. They know it already that their friends will not join. So then you realize, yes, they need skills, but they just need to tweak their attitude from I know it already to a good learning and listening attitude. Are we moving together? Okay. All right. The next one is learn the business as soon as possible. Master the art. So what are some of the things you need to master? We need to master. Number one, OPP. What is OPP? Let's say that together.
Opportunity plan presentation.
Why that is number one is because people only know what you do if they hear you present it. It's good to bring someone to the presentation. The presentation done here usually with the nail-based, techno-based, visual-based, and mega-based is one package at a day, at a time, isn't it so? Now, if you do not know how to do the OPP, maybe that day you are presenting the mega-based and your prospect is your middle-based level. Are we together? So you still need to know how do I explain to them about the opportunity at their level with a package that fits them. Okay? And there are people who tell you, I want to go to that business hotel, but you tell me here. Tell me first. What do you do if you're always relying on your upline and you're always relying on speakers you don't know to explain? So you need to master the OPP. Get the slides, go through them. I used to present to empty chairs. I remember when I moved into this office in Kawata, 2017, February, I had a few black chairs, and in the night, I would arrange my chairs as if there are people there. And I'd go through the presentation. Can I welcome to this presentation? Miyato. I used to call myself a global ambassador before I became. Are we together? I am a global ambassador in Alliance in Motion Global, and I'll take you through the opportunity plan presentation. What is Alliance in Motion Global? I'll do it up to the end and record myself. I'll listen it over and over. By the time I meet a prospect during the day, they don't know that I've been practicing. So let the business as soon as possible. I didn't have an upline to close for me. I had to do it. So there's nothing like, no, I'll do it, but then upline will finish. Sometimes having an upline makes people lazy. Hello? New distributors orientation. You sign up somebody. They need to know, what should I do? Where do I start from? Do you know how to go through the NDO? Or you always take them to your upline to do it for you? Hello? There is another story I learned, I think, from the Chief Marketing Officer of Alliance in Motion Global. He said there was a monkey, and this monkey had a maize field. We all see fresh maize, eh? Your mind's high. Maize field, very nice maize. So this monkey wanted to gather some maize. So he went here, plant one, put where? Under the armpits. Got another, put under the armpit. It got so frustrated, it plucked the whole field, and it only had how many cobs of it? One. What was lacking in the monkey? It did not know how to gather. Some people are good recruiters, and being a good recruiter without you knowing how to do an NDO will make you like that monkey. Ask the devil, are you the monkey? What are they saying? Everyone, those who you sponsored the past 3 months, did you take them through the NDO? If you haven't, maybe that's why they are not yet duplicating. Are we together? NGO is a gateway to the next level. It's a gateway to the business. You give someone an idea. You know they do NGO in every field. People want to get married. What does the church do? Marriage counseling. That's NGO to marriage. Are we together? What do the old ladies do to the women? They teach you how to cook, how to handle emotions. That is NGO. Beautiful. New moms are in the house. You've been a new mom at some point. They tell you how to place the breast. How that's NGO. Now if there's NGO in every field, do you know the NGO for your business? Hello? So need to master the business as soon as possible. ASAP, the one I'm taking you through right now, Alliance Success Achievement Program. Know these slides, not just by slides, but know them. How do they apply to me? How do they apply to my team? When you're doing your team training, your self training, take your team through the ASAP training. How can we become successful? Where do we need to be in training? You know? So know the business as soon as possible. Product demo. When we say what's the difference between C24/7 and complete fight measures, do you say let me call and find out, or you can tell the difference? What is in colleges that helps the brain work well? Why does your eyesight improve after taking colleges? Are we together? Why do you need rest for life? There's a product demo we usually do, you know, the packs, the takeaway packs. I don't know the scientists how they call that material. Those ones we use for food takeaway, the foam, the white thing. I did that on a women's event where we had 2 of those packs put together, get hot water, put it both. You know, the hot water doesn't melt it. Get a collagen's capsule, just open one, put in one of them. Wherever the collagen is touching, it is cutting it off. Yes, try it. Even at home, let's try it. Now, it's not the hot water, it's the collagen. Are we together? So what is it that is in collagen that can go and dissolve the bad fat in the body system? If it is going to the brain, you think better. Gentlemen, your central system, the center of gravity. If your circulatory system is poor, you need collagens. Are we together? Yes. Not those power drinks we drink at Kung Fu. What are they? All those dressing names, they're full of caffeine. So know your product. Which product should you take? I take complete every day. If I don't have complete, I take C24/7 every single day. When I do my PMA, most of those products I take them myself. Because I don't want to be presenting a dream looking like a nightmare. Yes, some people do so. You look like you need the products yourself. You have a bad breath, but you're telling people that digestive enzymes in this product. My friend, but why are you look at why the smell from your mouth? Feeling so bad. There are some people they borrow your jacket, it comes back, you can smell who wore it. It means the circulatory system or whatever system for detox is very bad. You need to detox. So understand your products before you go sell them. Are we together? When you understand that, you appreciate. I used to have menstrual cramps ever since I was a teenager. Most women say it's normal. You're a woman now. But a lot of things we call normal actually malnutrition. Because every month, women lose, we call it blood. But those are nutrients that were prepared for the baby to come and be comfortable. Isn't it so? Now, if you are losing more than you are taking, it's creating what? An imbalance. That's why you hear hormonal imbalance. Most signs have very bad pimples where you can even count the baby without a mirror. It's a sign of hormonal imbalance. Mood swings, as if you're in menopause stage but you're a young woman. Huh? I was just going, I don't want. Why are the flares around here? Are we together? Okay? Your periods are coming, your breasts are too tender. It's not normal. It's a hormonal imbalance. I use complete fine energizer and it cleared that. Since 2018, I don't know how it feels like to have period cramps. When I had my baby in 2020, went to antenatal, they checked my HB level, I had the highest, I think 18. Other women, you can see their eyes looking so pale. And traditionally, they say it's a sign of pregnancy. No, it's a sign of malnutrition in a pregnant woman. Hello? Product demo. Yes. Because now the baby is taking all the iron. And so you have less red blood cells remaining with you. You're feeling less, you're feeling weak. You have less red blood cells carrying oxygen. So weakness is not a sign of pregnancy. It's a sign that you are eating less than what you actually need. And I'm not talking about sugar. Isn't it so? Antioxidant. Fine. So know your product. So product demo. Understand those things. We don't just present them. We don't just present them for the sake of presenting them. Okay, Mr. Someone? Can you help me through?
I think you should do a project demo.
I think so, one of these days, eh? I think we need to. It's a very important thing to do. Can you help me move the slides, sir? Okay, great. So, training helps you to develop 100% belief in the system. What do we say the system? There are a number of things in our system. For example, how do you order